Welcome back, guys. Welcome back to Antlered Pursuit. We are with my buddy Jack. You might have seen him from a previous episode. Actually, probably the last episode I had was with Jack. But Jack and I decided before it gets really cold out, hit the woods, hit the mountains, hit the streams, and see if we can do some backcountry, sort of backcountry fly fishing from a campsite. We plan on sort of spot hopping this Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Friday was really windy, didn't really prove to be too eventful. We were gonna go fishing, but we couldn't find a place we were finding the best places to set up camp a little bit at. It took about 6 hours of driving. We went in and out of Yellowstone National Park. I'll show you some clips of some of the pretty cool things we saw. We saw, obviously the bison are out there everywhere. We saw gray wolf, which apparently you don't really see too many gray wolves. We saw the first one. Extremely gorgeous. It's a little bit of distance away. I didn't have my zoom in camera with me quite at the moment. It had to be kind of fast. So the second thing we saw was another species of animal that I've never seen before. Jack, I've seen a few of these, but a grizzly bear, right? A lot of you probably have seen grizzly bears before. We saw one last night, right before we found camp, about 30 minutes before we found camp, 15 minutes before we camped. Yeah. About 8 miles down the road, we saw a nice grizzly bear. I don't know, maybe 250 pounds, 200 pounds. It's kind of hard to tell with all that big fur. Yep, we started a nice little fire, but that was pretty much it. We were gonna go fishing last night, hopefully have some trout for dinner, but with all the wind, there was no way we could have possibly filmed just because of everything that was going on at that moment. But we're here now, about ready to go ahead and get rigged up, and should be pretty interesting little adventure here. We're gonna show you around the truck real quickly. Jack this morning showed you guys what the river looked like. I'll play those clips right about now. Absolutely gorgeous section of the river. It's not too fast, not too calm, and believe it or not, this river is not even anything close to how gorgeous it is in Yellowstone National Park. That place is just incredible. Jack knows, he was there. We both visited Yellowstone River yesterday. It was just insane. This is where we were sleeping last night. That's what we did. You gotta do what you gotta do sometimes. Each have a separate sleeping bag. Jack's is good for negative 15 degrees. Mine's good for negative 35 degrees. They're not anything special, not anything super expensive, but all the gear's right there. We got separate bags and separate gear. I know this is a lot to go camping with. You don't really want to go backcountry camping with all the gear that we're containing right now, but since we knew we could use our truck, that's what we decided to go ahead and operate with. Pretty much we have all our extra stuff in there, GoPro battery charging stations, stuff like that. Nothing too complicated, but this is where we had fire last night, cooked some hot dogs. In terms of eating hot dogs, don't buy cheap stuff. That's probably a lesson learned by many. But yeah, so see what we can do. Get ready here and hit the stream. These are like
those are White River too. Those are the lowest.
No, but like these are the cheapest ones I could find.
For really?
For
that style.
For this style, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. I'm gonna try a different fly in here just to see, you know what I mean? So Jack and I have been fishing this stretch of river that's right behind me for about 30 minutes now, and our game plan was to each try on a different fly. We started off with the top water, like a little dry fly, tried to see if they were hitting the top of the water, even though it's in the morning, maybe just for whatever reason, just decided to give it a go. We haven't had any success with that, so I told him, hey, let's tie on one of these midges. We each tie on a midge, and we'll go ahead and give it a go. So he was tying on one a light brown, I can't remember, and then I started off with a beefhead pheasant tail. We both had zero success with that, so he switched over to a red midge with a little peacock peacock tail hackle in the front. Let's see if I can find a picture of it to show you guys. And then he caught one. Apparently it was like 8 or 10 inches or something like that, and it broke his line. Maybe his line got frayed from the rocks. There's lots of rocks and stuff out here. So I immediately switched from another bead head that I was using, which was a bead head pretty much, like a tan color. And I switched over to a red one with the black head. Hopefully that gives us a little bit of a success. We're gonna try it out, and maybe we'll catch one or two. We'll see how it goes. But the trick is, we were trying to switch flies back and forth to figure out which one worked the best for us, and that's what you gotta do, especially when it's cold. Oh, I just had one. You guys see that? I just had one on a red midge. First cast, first hole. That was a nice fish too. What? He did stretches there, looks pretty good. Yeah. You got one? So, fishing hasn't been too great right now. Jack is up above me, probably about 50 yards or so. We fished, I would say, about a half a mile worth of river so far, and we've only had 2 fish. We'll probably give this one more hour or so before we head back for some lunch, just because, you know, we have plenty of time to fish, and we don't necessarily want to take up the whole day on one particular spot while we're out here, sort of on a vacation, enjoying the weather. We want to fish multiple streams and have multiple opportunities to catch some fish. And the water temperature is extremely cold, so maybe the fish are down a little bit from wanting to be a little more aggressive towards different bait. However, we are having fun, and hopefully we can catch one apiece before we head out. That's our goal. Never really know what's going to happen down here, but we're just trucking along to see what we can make happen. Did you hear something?
Yeah. You didn't hear it?
I thought I heard something about 10 minutes ago, but where was it coming from?
There was a bull. It came where that rock is, where that tree like comes out of that rock over there.
Right about, okay.
Came from behind that tree and then came across down into that valley.
Really?
And when he was down in that valley, he bugled.
You saw him walk down there?
Yeah.
One of the great things about this year is this is actually the first time I really started hiking in the fall here in Wyoming. Last year, I didn't do too much of it just because I was really busy with homework and stuff, and I didn't get much time to go out and explore. This year, I'm sort of devoting a lot of my spare time to traveling, and I have a little bit more extra money that I could use towards exploring and making videos for you guys. And one of the things that stays with me, and it probably will stay with me for years to come, is the natural smell of fall. A lot of leaves out here, like beech. I don't know if there's beech trees, but it looks like beech leaves, birch leaves. Yeah, I think there's beech trees over there. Willows and all these smaller sort of yellow leaf leaves. All that stuff smells really good, and it brings back memories. Especially, I was squirrel hunting with my dad in Juniata, Pennsylvania, and also Lancashire County, Pennsylvania, hunting in the fall. Pennsylvania has a lot of trees, a lot of leaves. It's absolutely beautiful, and those things stay with you. So just hiking out here, even though my dad's not with me, hiking out here, those memories stay with you and brings back, and you just enjoy the moment. Just enjoy the moment. Don't rush through things. Enjoy things while you can, because those things are going to stick with you for your entire life, especially transferring then over to your son or daughter, if you have kids or your friends or family, like Jack, for example. Enjoy the moments. Enjoy the small moments. We actually just saw a family come down here, grouse hunting, I believe, small game hunting, something, with their family. Had a shotgun, or just hiking. Maybe they just were hiking. They were wearing orange, and they had a shotgun with them. Maybe that's for the bears or something like that. But they're out here with their family, and that's the stuff. I'm out here with my friend Jack. He's over here trying to get his waders off and stuff. But that is what life is all about, and that's what here fishing is all about. We haven't caught any fish yet, but we're having fun, and that is the enjoyment of life. Dude, there was actually a lot of berries right here. It's raining right now. Yeah, but these berries right here, we gotta be careful of these berries. I don't know what type of berries are. I don't know if the bears eat them. I'm sure the bears eat them, but this is, yeah. Like, you never know. I don't know. I don't know. They look like the ones that my uncle It costs her $1,000. Dude, it's raining. All right, we gotta head out. So right now the rain's starting to come. Jack and I, we didn't have success. You've already heard that multiple times throughout the episode, but it was tough. The last time I came here, I caught like 35, mid-30s, something like that. Actually, with trout fishing and any other fishing you have to do, you have to adapt to the circumstances. We couldn't figure them out. We had a cold front, massive cold front yesterday, which kind of may be the cause for us to not catch as many trout as we might have if it was a little warmer today. And if you guys enjoyed this little episode, if you guys want to see a little bit more just hangouts down by, like, you know, backcountry hangouts, backcountry little camping, fishing trips, there's going to be more of these, just like what I did with Jack. Also, Jack, if you want to follow his information, it will be down in the description below, where you can check out his Instagram channel maybe, or if you ever search the YouTube channel, maybe I'll post it down there just as well. But I'll see you guys next time, another episode of Antlered Pursuit TV.